So I didn't have intentions of making another video about Warzone 1 probably anytime soon unless something unique and interesting was going to be happening with that game or Warzone 2 or there was just something else to complain about, but I guess we have something to complain about now. So for those that do not know, Activision just tweeted out recently, or not Activision, but Call of Duty tweeted out that Warzone Caldera is officially shutting down, and this universally includes Warzone 1 as a whole, pretty much. So all those memories, all those skins that people bought are now only usable in their like selected games. So if you got any skins during the Vanguard era, they can only be used in Vanguard. If you got skins during the Cold War era, they can only be used in Cold War. Same for MW19. Just kind of insane, really. A lot of people bought those skins because of the fact that Warzone was free to play and they wanted to use those skins in Warzone. Now, I'm not judging people for spending money on whatever they like. At the end of the day, people can do whatever they want. I can't stop them from doing that. But it is just wild to me that people spent money on these skins because they didn't want to spend money on the actual multiplayer games. They wanted to just only play Warzone. And now it's just being taken away from them. That's insane to me. So all these people will have all these skins in limbo unless they want to buy these Call of Duty games from this modern era. The part that kills me the most with this is a lot of these games aren't even playable anymore. They're infested with hackers, except Vanguard, because most people really don't play Vanguard. But Cold War and MW19 are infested with hackers. So if you want to go see your skin that you pay for to use in a free-to-play game, you now have to buy a game that you probably really don't even care about to see the skin. And you risk running into a crap ton of hackers that are doing some insane things to people's PCs and taking their IP addresses. And it's honestly just kind of nuts that you have to deal with this. You spend all this money on a free-to-play game and you just get everything taken away from you. How is that acceptable? How is that literally even fair? We lose all the custom private servers for all the older Call of Duties, Black Ops 3, MW2, and so forth. Modern CODs are just literally infested with hackers now, and now that they're taking away the first ever free-to-play Call of Duty game that people spent literally thousands of. This is why I don't encourage spending money on microtransactions. I'm not innocent of that because I've done it here and there in mild doses, whether it was buying COD points for a battle pass or something, or in 99% of my cases, I just bought team skins for the CDL skins because I love the Call of Duty League. I don't try to encourage people to spend money on microtransactions when it comes to Call of Duty. You know, all these cool characters and skins. You know, we had Ghostface from Warzone 1 during the Haunting of Caldera. We've got Kevin Durant now. You know, all this cool, quote-unquote, cool stuff. It's going to be, gone at some point. And Activision isn't wasting any time. Caldera or Warzone 1 in general was only 3 years old. It was a free-to-play game that they had actually very well perfected as a whole. And now it's just gone. That's kind of crazy to me. This is the first ever Call of Duty that they shut down servers for, too. Which, honestly, is surprising considering how much money this Call of Duty made them. I'm shocked they're shutting their servers down. So I guess they're just leaving you with an ultimatum. You either play Warzone 2 or you don't play at all. And honestly, I don't really see what the point of giving people that ultimatum is. It's got to be a financial thing, right? Maybe it has something to do with the whole Microsoft trying to acquire Activision deal kind of going on right now. I don't really know. I've been listening to a podcast with Charlie Intel and Modern Warzone to discuss things, and everybody universally is just shocked. The part again that kills me the most is people bought these skins to use in the free-to-play game. Now if they want to see them, they have to pay for the older Call of Duties that are clearly not getting any more support like that, and are just riddled with cheaters. I don't get it, man. X-Defiant can't come out fast enough for me personally, but this is just unfortunate. I feel bad for a lot of people that spent money on these games because there were people that clearly loved these games and wanted to spend money on all these cool bundles and guns with all these cool animations and all that stuff. And Warzone 1 had way better cosmetics than Warzone 2. Again, I'm not trying to encourage cosmetics, but I'm just pointing out the fact that they put effort in the actual Warzone 1 cosmetics. I don't know, man. It's just disappointing. I have so many memories on that game. I'm ashamed that they're not bringing back like Verdansk Rebirth one more time. They're just shutting all the servers down. I'd rather than bring back these older maps and give us one last hoorah on them maybe. But I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate. It really is. We went out without a bang. We went out with a mild explosion. That's about it, man. We didn't have a good ending to the Warzone 1 era at all. Caldera was super hit or miss. People wanted the older maps in rotation. This is the first Battle Royale with cosmetics that has shut down their servers. Fortnite hasn't done this. Fortnite has just constantly upgraded their game. We get a whole new Warzone that's literally 30 different steps backwards from the first one. Apex is shutting servers down. They add on to the game and add maps in rotation and just keep doing other things in addition to supporting their BR. They don't just shut the servers down. I don't understand why Call of Duty did that. We, instead of fixing up Warzone 1 and making it even better over time, we just shut it down. And I might be a little biased because I'm a content creator, sure, but it is insane to me that this is possible by these guys, that they think this is acceptable. It's mind-boggling, really. And I sound super dramatic, probably, but it is mind-boggling when you think about how other BRs handle their games. Instead of just shutting them down, they add on to them, they improve them, they refine them. Look at what Fortnite's been doing. Fortnite's the prime example of this. 6, 7, however many years later, they're still adding content into the game. They've completely revamped it like 3 or 4 different times. And you know what happened? It just got more popular. Warzone got less popular. They've made so many changes to the core gameplay of Warzone and just went in the polar opposite direction with all of their decision making. I don't get it, man. I feel bad for the people that spent money on the game. I spent money obviously on CDL skins, maybe a cosmetic and every once in a blue moon, because there were some really nice ones for the guns, at least in the game. But across the 3-year span of the game, I did not spend a lot of money, I'll tell you that right now. But it just sucks. I really hate seeing things like this happen, and it only seems to consistently happen with Call of Duty. This has been one rough ass year for Call of Duty. Between Warzone 2 being ass, all the streamer drama, all the games getting shut down, the hacker situations just getting worse, people's PCs getting ratted, cheaters in the Call of Duty Challengers League, which I'm planning on making a video about. This has been one rough year to be a Call of Duty fan, man. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, in the comments down below. And RP Warzone 1, man. I had a great set of memories with that game during quarantine and after. Gotta say, I'm honestly kind of sad hearing that it's just gonna go away, because they can just do that. They don't give an explanation why, just shut down. Yeah, that sucks. I'll see you guys.